No, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. I mean, there's one reason to continue hanging out here. I need to turn in all these quests. Jeez, Monago. Can't just avoid getting my reward from all of these people. Who knows? Maybe one of them has another quest for me. Thanks again for your help. All that's left is to go and retrieve those documents. Hopefully forget all this ever happened. See, this isn't the first time I've dealt with those spiders. I was born and raised in these parts. I've hunted more than my fair share of those eight-legged nightmares in my time. That's why I knew how to use those firecrackers. East End used to be teeming with them. I thought we'd wiped them out. Apparently not. Can only hope this doesn't mean we've got an infestation on our hands. If more of those things start turning up again, you can bet it'll be ready. Yes, Amy, hi. Welcome back. Take it the drones have been disposed of then? Excellent work. You are quite fortunate for your presence. Save for Lieutenant Gnifna. Gnivin? Fine. Good lord. I'd like to buy a vowel, please? No man can even activate a suit of checked armor, let alone pilot one in combat. We pray that isn't to our detriment in the future. There's still plenty more of those drones out there along the Balesford's wall. If any more of them should suddenly stir. At any rate, we'll continue working with Garland Ironworks so that should such a day come, we'll be ready. Ah, there you are. Spoke with our scouts from the Ruinators. Turns out they were in fact discovered by the prisoners shortly after we departed. What's more, they claim to have laid markers along the river to warn us. The problem, however, these markers are unfamiliar to any save the Twin Adders, unless our enemies realize what they are. It's become painfully clear that there's still much to be done of the grand companies that are functioning together as a single cohesive unit. Cannot assume that one company is familiar with the stratagems of another. And we could not recapture the prisoners. Today will serve as a stark reminder to all of us, to be better prepared and more open to communicating with one another. Thank you again for your aid. Should hope when next we meet, it'll be under more favorable circumstances. Let me see through the tent, please. You've returned. Did you bring the samples? Yes. Damn samples, cranky pants. Splendid. Absolutely splendid. Thank you ever so much. Everyone seems so preoccupied with battle, there likely won't be surveying the land had I not volunteered. Pretty sure you volunteered me, but, whatever. I do not question the importance of this fight with the Garleans, but we have a duty to maintain the natural balance of the forest. Thanks to your efforts, I am one step closer to determining how much work it will require to do so. Yeah, I fully expected that to be another quest. Visions were to blame. For so many years of such lean meals while on duty, never thought to question it. Well, we lack the means to give them their taste of their homelands. We can certainly try to add a dash of spice to our cooking. I'd trouble you for help just a while longer. I'd like to prepare a Garabanian dish for the men and see if it does aught to lift their spirits. The recipe is simple enough, but the ingredients are not so easily acquired. First and foremost important ingredient is meat from the Sarcosuchus. We like to find them in or near the Villadona River. Also need a few Villadona mushrooms, say 3 or so. Bring me those, and I can prepare a mouth-watering meal for the troops. Okay. So we do have another stage on something. Excellent work. Thanks to you, we're able to keep the casualties to a minimum. As Flame Sergeant Dodogan tells it, you're every bit the adventurer, they say. It's not often anyone can elicit praise from him. In fact, he's offered to buy you a drink when he next returns to Castor Morians. On behalf of all the soldiers here, give my sincerest thanks. We're quite fortunate to have one of you, such as you, among our ranks. So I just gotta do the one stage of this. I think that's all to be done. Telling me I can't jump over this wall. I can jump over that wall. Somewhere in this circle. You're looking for mushrooms here? Yep. Where else? There's one. Last one. There. I don't know why I keep jumping and trying to fly. Go beat up whatever, however you pronounce that. Eat. Two. This will make 3. Back to town. Okay, I got you food to make your dish of mushrooms and gator meat. You have any trouble procuring the ingredients? Not really. Oh, weather change. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Should also mention, the strangest thing happened while you were away. A few men came by to speak with me about our provisions. You're asking about camp likely spurred them to action. Now that we better understand their grievances, we plan to take better care to supply the men with cooking palatable to more than just us Gridanians. As they say, variety is the spice of life. And then we will hop back to Ralger's Reach. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, for the out we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemon's newest weapons and smash them. People will remember this day. Aye, but they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. Beginning of a campaign by united Doyozer to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War. That was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure. It gives me heart to see that, despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. People will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Akon, Alize, cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Cool, thanks. Boom, boom, boom. This should be the coming together and progression to the next stage. So the MSQ split, and now it's coming back together. Under the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. I see operations here have been proceeding at pace in my absence. Yeah, obviously. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful? Indeed. There were several among the Science ranks who were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Arnvald Lentinus. A half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. Pray you grant me this honor. You're a true-born son of Garabanya, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Orzin Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Aldin that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Validina. Then, in the meantime, we'll make what preparations we can. Okay, that should be that stage of this. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. Across the Emerald Dale. They have a theme song. National anthem, I imagine?
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near-total? Go on.
I want it. I want that coffee mug right now. I think I've dropped as many frames in these 3 hours as I did in the, like,
which falls under my command.
8 yesterday. Ridiculous.
According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
Hello, Xenos.
Only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Have fun with your bird game. I'm not going to be going for that much longer.
Indeed, indeed.
Hop New Year, Skittles. Do you have any fireworking mitts? There. I got that one.
My lord,
You're about to die.
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
You hang out with your friends on New Year's Eve. How dare you? Fifi demands attention now. Lurks are appreciated. Ah, you found I put it back.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
You do? What's your proposal, Fordola?
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself!
Oh,
Only
shut
by
up.
the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
Dick. Ah, getting them all out now, huh, Skittle?
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Thank you, my lord.
Uh-oh.